This giant whale had been trapped at sea by iron chains for 100 years, gradually turning into a small island. When the man passed by, he saw the giant whale shed a single tear, so he decided to save the giant whale. He then rode his little horse and flew into the giant whale's nostril. He then had the pony use its wings to stimulate the whale's nasal cavity. The whale, unable to withstand the itching, began to exert force. The intense stimulation caused it to snap all the chains, binding it and sneeze violently. This resulted in the release of all fishing boats that had accidentally entered the whale's body. To thank the man, the whale sent a crab to give him a heart of the ocean. The man planned to give this ring to the princess he had secretly loved for 30 years. However, his actions were discovered by the guards. Thus, the man was arrested. The king planned to marry the princess to the neighboring kingdom and did not approve of their relationship. However, the man had gained the people's approval for saving the fisherman. To execute him in a reasonable manner, the king arranged 3 trials for him. If the man could pass the trials, he would be allowed to marry the princess. A boiling pot filled with hot steam, a freezing pot filled with icy cold water, and a milk pot filled with poison. Before the man could react, the king pushed him into the boiling pot. Just as the man fell into the boiling pot, the princess threw the ocean heart she had given him into the pot as well. The ocean heart, which had been soaked in 1,000-year-old ice, instantly cooled the boiling pot. The man was then sent to the ice pot. Just as he was about to be frozen into an ice sculpture, the whale's friend happened to pass by. She used one of her feathers to save the man from danger. However, the whale could no longer help him with the final milk pot. At that moment, a lotus flower fell onto the milk pot. The man emerged from the milk pot as if reborn. It turned out that the little horse had exchanged his life for the man's. Seeing the man, who had been tested and rejuvenated, the king also decided to undergo such a rebirth to rule the kingdom for a longer time. But his brutal rule meant no one was willing to help him. Thus, the king vanished into the boiling pot, and the man naturally became the new king.